You're welcome to the Forex Trading and Lifestyle Entrepreneurship channel. Do take a minute to pause this video and read this disclaimer. Hi, it's Victor here from foreshoremarkets.com. In today's video, I will be taking you on an introduction to Japanese candlesticks. Okay, if you followed our series, I broke down the different classes or categories of technical analysis. Okay, so we have treated chart patterns. We are done with chart patterns. Now we are going into Japanese candlesticks. Okay, Japanese candlesticks happens to be one of the most interesting, and effective concepts in technical analysis. Okay, so how did the Japanese candlesticks method come about? All right, so let's look at what a typical chart looks like. So right from our university days, from our secondary school, we are very conversant with the line chart. Okay, this is what I knew, or I was taught growing up in terms of interpreting movement. Okay, a correlation between the x-axis. This is the x-axis to the downside, and this is the y-axis. Okay, so I believe we are all conversant with a line chart. Okay, but for some reason in trading, okay, the line chart is not an effective way or an effective means of communicating information about price. All right, so it's some Japanese guy came up with the concept of the Japanese candlesticks. Okay, the Japanese candlesticks. So what exactly are candlesticks, and how do we interpret them? How do we use them for trading? That's what we are going into right now. So this is the typical line chart. All right, but in another video you will see why we prefer candlesticks chart. Basically because the candlesticks chart or means of representing price gives us more information, much more information that this regular line chart does not show. Okay, now what is the basic concept of candlesticks? The basic concept is that we're made to understand that what we need to trade any market are certain data, about 4 data: the open price, the close price for any particular period, okay, the lowest price, and the highest price for any particular period. High price for any particular period. Okay, so let me clean this so I'll have more space to show you what I want to show you. Okay, for any particular period. So your particular period could be 1 day. A particular period could be 1 day, that's 24 hours. It could be 4 hours. Your particular period could be 1 day, D1 on MT4. It could be 4 hours, H4. It could be 1 hour, H1. It could be 1 minute. Okay? And all we are simply saying is that, let's say this is our starting point, and this is our end point, and this interval from here to here is 1 hour. Okay, and price moved like this. Started at, let's say, euro dollar, 1.1120 and then ended at 1.1180. We're saying in Japanese candlestick charting, the only information you need is the open price, okay, the close price after 1 hour, okay, at the start of the hour, and this at the start of the hour and at the end of the hour. That means we can see from 11:00 to 12:00. Okay, it should always be at the round number, at a round number. Okay, from 11:00 to 12:00, from 12:00 to 13:00. Okay, so we're saying for this particular period, 1 hour, all we need is the open price. Okay, so let me make this a little bit better. So you can have something like this. It started here. Let's say it started here, came down, went up, came down, and then ended there. Okay, so you can have your open price, equals to 1.1120. Open price is where it started here. Okay, open price is where it started here. You have your close price, which is 1.1180. That's where it ended here. Okay, now you realize that after it started, the price initially went down, right, made a low before coming back up, and you can see that the low is a lower than the initial starting point. So that low can be, you can see we had a low price of 1.1100, and then you can see okay, let's do this, let's change this a bit. I want the high to be higher than the end point. I want the high to be higher than the end point. So let's do this. So it went high, came down, and ended here. So the high point is higher. Let's say that should be 1.1200. Okay, now that is what happened in that particular period, 1 hour. Now to represent this on a candlestick, okay, you have two types of candlesticks. You have the bullish candlestick, meaning that price started at a low price. Basically, the price closed higher than the starting point. So a bullish candlestick is a candlestick where the price closed higher than the starting point, while a bearish candlestick is a candle where the price closes. It started at a higher point and closed at a lower point. Okay, so we're saying all we need on this information here, we don't need the line chart. What we need is the open price, and it's represented by a candle. It looks like a candle. So you have your open there. Okay, you have your open there, and then you have price went up. You have your close here, and then the low is represented by a wick like a candlestick, and then the high is represented by another wick. So the highest point is what is represented by this price here, which is what, 1.1200, while the lowest point is represented by 1.1100. Okay, so at any point in time, we discard the line chart, okay, and replace it by a candlestick. So open here, okay, close here. All right, low is here, okay, and then take the high there. So that is what your candle will look like, okay, and this is all we need. Once you have this information here, open price, close price, high price, and low price, you don't need this line chart anymore, okay. So we'll go into a real chart and look at how this works, okay. So I'll go to the MetaTrader 4, change this to a candlestick chart, and then let me zoom in and make this bigger. Okay, so I believe we can see what's going on here now. So let me move this to a 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart. Okay, so let's look at, so the time period for these candlesticks, each of these candlesticks is 1 minute, right? So let's look at what's going on here. It simply means that the price opened. So for this chart, the bullish candlesticks are represented by the white. Excuse me. The bullish candlesticks are represented by the white, while the bearish candlesticks are represented by the black. Okay, you can choose whatever color you like when you learn how to change the settings on MetaTrader 4. Okay, so everything that happens here is 1 minute. So the price opened here. The price opened here. Okay, so that candle has closed 1 minute. A new 1 minute candle has started. Okay, so all the information that will happen that will show up in this candle is what happens in just 1 minute. So I'm using 1 minute because a 1 minute candle opens and closes in 1 minute, and you can see exactly how it forms. So here a price opened at 1.13972, and then once the price goes in real time, the price goes below the open price, it turns black. But once the price goes above the open price, it turns white, indicating that is a bullish candle. Right now is a bullish candle, meaning it's going up from the initial starting point, and then when it comes down below that initial starting point, it turns black, indicating that it is going lower than the initial starting point. Okay, so it will keep moving like this until the end of 1 minute, and then it starts a new candle. Okay, so let's look at what is going on here. Okay, so a new 1 minute candle is open. It's open there. You can see now it's going up. It hasn't done the low here, and the open are the same price. Okay, now it has gone lower than the open price and gone back up. So you can see now it has printed that lower bottom wick there, showing you how low did this candle go in 1 minute. Now it is printing a high, okay, but the high and the close right now is the same thing. Okay, so we need the price to come down a bit lower. You can see now it has come down, so, and it has left that upper wick there. That upper wick is simply showing you how high that candle went in 1 minute. Okay, and so when you want to interpret it, all you need to do is put your mouse on the candlestick. It will show you the high point, low point, open and close. These are always represented by OHLC. Okay, OHLC. O is for open. Let's do it this way. OHLC. O is for open price. H is for high price. Low is for lowest price, and then C is for close price. Okay, H is highest price. L is lowest price. Okay, and that is exactly what is showing here. So you can see now that candle is a bearish candle. The price is going down. Okay, and you can see the price to the right, the recent or current price to the right as it is forming. Okay, so this is exactly how you read your candlesticks, and how you basically, I'm showing you first of all how to understand what is going on in a candlestick. Okay, so if you change your time frame to 4 hours, like this candle, 4 hours, it simply tells you that every single candle here is showing you what happens in 4 hours. Okay, so the open price in 4 hours is up here. It went high, okay, then came back below the open price, now showing us a bearish candle, and then it has come low to this point in 4 hours. Okay, so this candle will keep interpreting and giving us data up down until 4 hours end. Once the 4 hour ends, all right, this candle stops where it is and starts a new candle. So you can see the previous one here, the previous white one, it opened here, came low, right, went high, and then came back and closed lower than the highest point there. All right, so that is how you interpret. I'm showing you how to that is how you interpret a single candle, a single candlesticks for a particular period. It could be 1 minute, it could be 4 hours. Okay, in another video we'll now show you how to interpret the set of, you know, all of this set of candles. What is the information you can get, and how can you use this information to trade effectively? Okay, so this is an introductory video. I'm going to show you another video where we see, you know, some other patterns and why the candlesticks chart is more important than the line chart. As a matter of fact, about maybe 90% of traders, okay, represent their chart as candlesticks and not as line chart, because most traders have seen that the candlestick representation, you know, is more efficient and gives you more information, gives you a better understanding of what is happening in any market. All right, so I hope you've learned something new in today's video. If you've learned something new in today's video, give this video a thumbs up. Okay, and if you have any questions, why not just drop it in the comment section below this video, and you know, I will answer there and I will engage with you. All right, if this is your first time watching any of our videos, make sure you click the subscribe button, then click the bell to the right of the subscribe button, click all notifications. Why? So that you can get notified whenever we upload a new video. As I always say, there's so much information on YouTube, you know, a lot of videos, a lot of information on Google, blogs, and all of that. All right, but a lot of this information, you know, is coming from fake gurus who are just out there to rip you of your hard-earned money, okay, who are not really making money from the trading business. Okay, and that is why we started this channel, to set the record straight, to show you exactly what is obtainable. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.